P, B, F, S. Sometimes they can sound quite similar. There is one type of alphabet that can help us. Let's have a look. Now we are going to use alphabet that can use different names. International spelling alphabet, radio alphabet, radio transmission alphabet. You can see many examples of this type of alphabet being used in communication between pilots and the control tower. The basic concept of international spelling alphabet or radio transmission alphabet is to exchange a letter for a word. The word is representative of that particular letter. We are going to have letter A and we will spell it out. So we will say it's A. A for alpha. The interesting thing here is that we don't really need to use alpha. We can use any other word which is very clearly recognizable as starting with letter A. So for example, we could use a name, A for Alice, or perhaps we can use a place, A for Andorra. What is really important is that the word you are using is familiar to the person you're communicating with. So perhaps in some parts of the world, people might not recognize Andorra. Alice, maybe it is more recognizable around the world, but it might not be in some cultures and in some languages. A for Alpha. B for Bravo. C for Charlie. D for Delta. E for Echo. F for Foxtrot. G for Golf. H for Hotel. I for India. J for Juliet. K for Kilo. L for Lima. M for Mike. N for November. O for Oscar. P for Papa. Q for Quebec. R for Romeo. S for Sierra. T for Tango. U for Uniform. V for Victor. W for Whiskey. X for X-ray. Y for Yankee. Z for Zulu. So here we are. This is our international spelling alphabet or radio transmission alphabet. Of course, you don't need to use those words. You can use any word that is familiar to the person you are speaking to, you are communicating with. Now, a special mention about Quebec. Because it is a French name, it enjoys French pronunciation. And that means that in the first syllable, we will have two sounds, k and e, ke, ke. And that's one way of pronouncing it. But there is another way of pronouncing it, and that's more of an English language pronunciation, which means there will be a third sound, the sound between k and e, and that sound is w. So we can also pronounce it que, Quebec. As such, there are two ways of pronouncing the name of this city, Quebec or Quebec. Thank you for watching, and we hope you've just found English that little bit easier. Happy learning, and see you in the next video.